ちょっと待って。Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I forgot to edit. Ooh, never mind. Hi. Oh my gosh, wait. Can you see me? Can you see me? Ah, no! I pushed too far! No! No! The great reveal! Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. No. I pushed too far. I was gonna peek. Never mind. Hi. Bro, I pushed too far. Hi, everybody. We can see it. No. I didn't want to do a 10 out of 10 reveal. Just, hey, casually, we pretend we didn't see it. Okay, wait. Pretend you don't see it. Oh, みんな見える？あは、見える？ Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? Yeah! Hello, everybody! Oh my gosh, hi! How is everybody doing? Can I just say I really like the ear design? Oh my gosh! Thank you! Oh my gosh, I can't believe they did a remake on the reveal. Yes? Why are you pushing me out? You see? I'm so sorry. This debut, this quote-unquote debut has been quite disastrous. But I spent so many hours when I was sick. I was so restless. I was like, I feel terrible. I don't think I can stream too with the weather and everything. But then I stumbled upon how like you can customizable models if you just open up the files. It was scary because I was afraid of messing stuff up, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna copy the whole file thingy, and if I mess up, I'll just start over again. I have the original file that was unedited, untouched, a virgin, that was not touched by my grimy hands and my inexperienced fingers. So wait, okay, I shouldn't have said the virgin analogy. Now it sounds weird. But like what I mean is that I was so scared because everyone was like, okay, you can customize your model, but you're gonna have to do some drawing, and I'm like, I can kind of draw, and they're like, you're gonna have to like add the textures. You gotta go into the depths of the model files, and you gotta open them up, and you gotta mess around with the texture and stuff. And so I did just that, and I was like, you know what? The elf ears are looking kinda editable, so I spent hours drawing different kinds of ears to make it look like decent, and here we are. And I wanted it to match to the overall model. I don't want to like draw something and then it just like looks out of place, you know, so it's less. So I was trying to like emulate the thicker of the lines. I tried to follow the style of the wings of the ear tufts on the top of my head. So I'm just gonna zoom in. Can you see? Can you see? And I got like piercings and everything. Look at that. If I blink, it wiggles. Okay, wait. See? I gotta be really expressive for it to move. Because like they were originally elf ears. It would have been weird for elf ears to be like super wiggly. But you know what? I approve the wiggle. I approve the minimal wiggle. Minimal wiggle better than no wiggle. I guess there's no elf ear toggle anymore. I've overtaken them. They're featherized now. They've grown feathers just as intended. Oh, sorry. I always get mad because my chair is so squeaky. My chair is like fighting for its life. Both of its armrests are just gone. Sushi has done quite a number on it. Oh my gosh, can I just tell you? Have I told you about how the other day, a relative, like this was during my break, I think. I was invited to lunch by a relative, and it was a crazy place. And then afterwards they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we'd really like to see where you live. And I'm like, please don't, it's so messy, there's clothes everywhere, my chair has clothes in it, you know, the clothes that are like, oh my gosh, I've worn them, but they're not that dirty. I went out for like an hour so I can wear them another day. You know, laundry is expensive. Also, laundry is, if you do it yourself, it's also it's time consuming. It hurts your hands. Blah blah blah. It's tedious. So I'm just gonna put it on the chair because I can't put it back in with my like not worn clothes. But I also am not gonna put it in the hamper where all my other dirty clothes are. So I'm just gonna put it in the chair, and if I want to wear it, I'm gonna take it out of the chair. And they saw that. Also, like, sushi's, you know, it's still usable clothes pile. Exactly. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the place kind of stinks because I told you guys. Oh, wait, no, I tweeted about this where I was like, oh my gosh, it was supposed to be dinner. So I stayed up late, not on purpose. It just kind of happened. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. I'll just sleep in a bit. It's dinner anyways. I can sleep in. I could not sleep in because I got woken up by a call. And they were like, oh my gosh, hey, I know you've only slept for 2 hours, but change your plans, no more dinner, just lunch. And I'm like, cool. I could totally do that. So I didn't have time to like clean Sushi's litter box, and I'm like, no, please don't come into my home. And they came into my home anyways, and they saw the chair, and they were like, did your cat do this? And I'm like, yeah. And I tried to make excuses for my cat. I was like, yeah, it's just, you know, he's a cat. It was our fault. We didn't know that, like, anti-scratch covers on sofas or whatnot existed. So, you know, we learned of anti-scratch stuffs after Sushi already, like, scratched up the chair a bunch. So, now we just let him do what he wants. And once we're gonna move anyways, you know, if the chair dies, we're gonna, like, get a new one. I'm gonna use a plastic chair. It's cheap. I was trying so hard to, like, defend my cat. I was like, my cat's not in the wrong. He's not a monster, I swear. Because they're dog people. They don't know what it's like to own a cat. I'm like, my cat's a good boy, I swear. And then I picked him up and I'm like, see, you can pet him and he won't even do anything. And he just, like, stays there and he's just, like, staring at me like, mother, what are you doing? Like, he's a good boy. Don't let this chair deceive you. It's not indicative of his personality. All cats do this, okay? And I was like, having that monologue in my head and trying to bumble it out of my mouth in a respectful, normal person way, and I don't think I succeeded. I think they were very concerned about my chair. If I could, I could take a picture of my chair. Wait, I'll take a picture. Wait, no, if I take a picture of my chair, you can see everything else, and everything else is just kind of dirty, and I don't want you to see that. Wait, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm speaking so fast. I missed you guys so much, but I got sick! I got freaking sick! I hate being sick! Okay, and then I proceed to stay up at 2 a.m. But that's besides the point, okay? I have dreams, okay? I don't have time to be sick. I'm gonna try and take a picture. ちょっと待って. Ow! Ow, my chair. It's not even that bad! Oh no, okay, wait. I'm trying not to, like, get other stuff in it. Okay. I'm just gonna take a picture of one side. Because, like, if I take a picture of both sides, you're gonna see the bed. I'm just gonna take a picture of one side. And everything else is blurred. I'm double, triple checking that I'm not doxing myself, but this is what they saw. This is just like 30% of the damage that you're seeing, by the way. I'm gonna send it over to Brogu so that I can download it on my computer. Wait, let me crop everything just to see. I'm sure there's like something to crop. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna crop it like that. And like that. Okay. Okay. I guess this is cropped enough. The rest is kind of blurry, so I'll just do that. Sorry, am I talking really fast? I'm so sorry. I didn't even, like, greet you guys properly. Let me do that now while I'm sending the picture and downloading everything. Hi, Kyoku. Hello. Hi, Jo-san. Hello, Churok-shin. Hello, Crippling Anxiety. I've seen this before. Yeah, I spent hours on this model. I even edited, like the jacket to make it, like, similar to the jacket that I have on my second model, because that's what I emulated, because there's no way I'm emulating my first model. It had way too much detail, so many ribbons. Okay, but, like, I also just really like this casual model a lot. This casual... Did I send the picture, or did it just not send? Okay, I didn't send it. I'm a dummy. I was like, why isn't it saying that I sent anything. It's like, oh, I didn't press the send button. I didn't press the send button. Did I already say it? Crippling anxiety? Where was I? Crippling anxiety? Hello. Hello, honeybee. Hello, kuroi. Hello, Nana. Hi. Oh my gosh, I sound so bad. I'm like, hi, guys. Hi, Nana. No, hi, everybody. I'm happy to see everybody equally. Hi, Wika. Hi, Nori. Hi, Nimbi. Hi, Tatsu. Wait, did I ever say to Chorokshin? Hi, Chorokshin. Hi, AVDI. Did I say yes. Oh, by the way, welcome to Medake Nore. Yes, there's new emotes. Oh my gosh, sometimes you know how like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine there was a scene where Jake had the mumps, like an illness. I don't know if anyone here hasn't seen the Brooklyn Nine-Nine one, but like where he was like standing there and then he blinked and he was like, oh, bro, I thought I was following you. Like, he just imagined this whole thing. He thought he was doing something or saying something, and it turns out he was just standing there. That's me sometimes on stream, where I see your message while I'm in mid-yap or something, or I don't know, I just see your message, period, and then I'm like, in my head, I read it in my head. I read what you said in my head, and then I'm like, in my head, I read it. And then greeted you or something and said hi or acknowledged you, but then reality was different. I didn't actually do that in reality. It was all just in my head. I was just hallucinating that I actually greeted you and said hi and did the works. But it turns out it stopped in my head. I didn't, like, my body and my mouth didn't follow through. So yeah, I'm gonna show you the picture before we derail the conversation, because we're gonna end with this conversation. Like, I always do that. I, like, start something, and then I move on to another topic, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't finish my first point. And I moved on to the second point, and then I go back to the first point, and then go to the second point again, and it's just, we can never have a normal conversation between you and I. But yeah, this, oh my gosh, it's so big. Oh my goodness. That's huge. It just spawned in, and it was like, covers everything. My stream now, this is what the chair looks like, and in hindsight, I don't know, I maybe I should have like covered it or something, but they went inside the room, you know, like, it's too late. This is like 30% of the damage that you see. This is what my chair looks like. You can see the cardboard. There's like tufts everywhere, these like cotton like things. This is what my chair is. It's been like this for a while now. There's no arms, so if I don't know, like, everything is like rusting, you know, on this chair, and when I do this, it creaks. You can hear it. Sometimes when I'm watching my VOD to edit shorts, I'm like, oh my heck, I can hear my chair creak. It's like look at that, chair broken ASMR. Like, whenever I do slight movement and it creaks, you can hear it. I'm like, no, I can never do ASMR. My chair is too creaky. I'll move my butt 1 centimeter and it's like, stop it! And I'm like, no, you can take it, I promise. But yeah, this is what my chair looked like, and they were like, your cat did this? And I'm like, he did, but it's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. He's not a bad boy. I swear, he's not a menace. He's very good. He's very calm, like 98% of the time, which is like better than 100%, 80% of cats. I swear, he's a good boy. I was like defending him. And the smell, I was like, I'm so sorry. And then I was like cleaning the poop, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't have time. I didn't tell them I only had 2 hours of sleep, because why would I? I'm like, I stayed up late because I thought we were gonna meet at dinner. And I had my chicken out. And by chicken, I meant like raw chicken, and it was like on the sink because I was defrosting it. And they were like, bro, you have your chicken out. And I'm like, yeah, because I was gonna cook it for lunch. Haha, hee hee. And then they were like, you gotta return that to the freezer. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna cook it and then have it for dinner, because like we've already defrosted it. Defrosting and then frosting it again, bad. That's not a chair, that's crime scene. No! No BGM. Oh yeah, that was when I was like in the waiting room, because I was like double checking everything, and I still failed the like debut. I was contemplating doing a whole thing where it's like, I'm gonna do a proper debut and have that like, ooh, look at my feet. No, I mean like you know, the normal debuts where they like start feet first and then go down until they reveal the great face. and that's what I meant. Please don't take it the wrong way. But put the chair out of its misery. We can't. The chair got violated, Rip. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. By the way, hi, boo. Okay. But that's what I mean. Clip that. Don't clip it. Don't clip it. It's so funny because I'll be like, don't clip it, and then I'll clip it for myself. I'll clip it and put it on my channel, bro. Wow! Thank you for the gifted member. Speaking of, did you know that I didn't know, I discovered something. I can gift free members, free of charge. I can do that. I'm gonna do it right now. Send 5. It said gift membership free of charge. You have 10 membership left to send this month. It's almost the end of the month. Also, it's debut, right? It's debut of new outfit. Maybe we should do it. We should do it. I didn't know I could do this. I could have been sending this. You get like Swage access too. Terms apply. You can send memberships free of charge. It's like a 1-month trial. Eligible promotional gift means gift members you and YouTube agree are deemed promotions under the commerce product. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't be reading this out loud. Blah 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 blah. They're not transferable. They're not resaleable. They're not redeemable for cash value. I want to send it now. I sent it. I sent 5. It's loading. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh! This changed everything. It changes everything. It changes everything because like then I can have like, I don't know, like a raffle every month at the start of the month. Right? Oh my gosh, that's so I-chan got sniped. Oh my gosh, Banger too. Ooh, oh my gosh. We got the lucky 5. Let's go. I'll send another one later. Wait, let me catch up to chat. Thank you, by the way, again. I really appreciate it. I sometimes I like, I don't know, instinctively go for the because like that's what I do with like girlfriends, where it's like, oh hi Michael, and then I'm like, oh hi, and this isn't like actual. It's just like air moise, you know. And then I remember that we're not tight like that, and chat is disgusted by my saliva. My digital saliva. Oh my gosh. So I get shy sometimes because it's like kind of like a girlfriend experience thing where it's like, oh my gosh, chat. Sorry, I got disgusted. Oh, sorry. Body was like, don't do that. Oh god. By the way, hi, Maito-san. I haven't finished greeting everyone. Hi, did I already say that? I mean, I did say thank you, but I didn't say hi, I think. Hi, I'm so excited to see all of you. Did I already say hi to Tatsu? Hi, Tatsu. Hi, Junker. Yes, whole new model. I also saw that message. And my brain, hi Sanka, hola, hello. Did I miss anyone? Did I say hi ABDI? I think I did. Honey, okay. Good God, what is that? That's not. Ooh, oh my god. I can hear the dying noise from that chair. Alright, wait. Yeah, it's funny. Wait, what? Chair is the evidence, so she's slightly good boy. Proceeds to cool. Yeah, I was binge watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. What happened is that I really wanted a show for Brooklyn Nine-Nine because like, do you believe that up until recently, like I remember 5 years ago, she hacked to one on us. Oh, bless you. I didn't hack to one everyone, okay? Hi TBXQ. Hello there. I like 4 years ago, oh bless you, 4 years ago didn't know about Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and a friend was like so passionate about making me watch it, but I still didn't watch it because I was like, I'm so like busy, and I'm like from the pilot it seems cool, and then I watched it and I finished it in like one sitting, and I've rewatched it like 10 times whenever I can. Because my Netflix access is dependent on other people, so like it's always a gamble. It's like, we want to watch Netflix today, and then we open it and there's like, you're not part of the household. Is this really your account? And I'm like, yes. And they're like, okay, we'll send an email to your email because it's your account, right? So you have the email. You have access to the email, right? You're going to add this to the household, right? And I'm like, okay, bye. And sometimes it just lets me watch. Sometimes it just lets me watch. So I don't know what the deciding factor is. Sometimes I open Netflix and it's like, you seem legit. And it just lets me watch. So it's dependent on that. But yeah, I was really into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's just so perfect. Everything about Brooklyn Nine-Nine is like perfect because like it like subverts so many expectations. Right? Did Flamingo get him sick again or just dusting the house? Look, I don't get him sick. Usually it's him who gets me sick because when I'm sick, he doesn't get infected. But when he's sick, I get infected. My immune system is trash. He rarely gets sick. And when he does, it's usually not because of me. Oh my gosh, let me just take a drink of my coffee. Yeah, I enjoyed Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but Burb was just sick. I'm still sick. That's not something to brag about. ごめんね、なんか英語でめっちゃペラペラババババババって、なんかね、私が言ってることが、なんかね、みんな、ね、久しぶり気がして。ね、なんか、いやー戻ったよみんなって言って、また風邪ひいてしまいました。ごめんなさい。みたいな感じになっちゃって、戻るんじゃなかったんですね。またお休みなんですね。みたいな感じで、だから今日配信してめっちゃなんか楽しんでる、なんかみんなめちゃくちゃなんか会いたくて、喋りたくて、だから雑談も欲しくて、だからこの新モデル、自分でなんかね、頑張ってこうやってね、耳が作ってね、みんなに見せて言い訳をして話しましょうよみたいな感じになっちゃって、いやー本当にごめんなさいね。なんかいつかね、なんか日本語だけの配信したいよね、雑談。I want to do a JP only 雑談 Sunday because I'm so sorry. I can't repeat all that in JP. I did 30 pulls and got nothing. I'm rage quitting. Oh no. Wait, which gacha is that? Do we have the same situation to the hair? And I'm back. What I miss? Jesus Mariose. Megu. Bro. But yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Now that I see the chair, you really need that anti-scratch chair. I do. I need the anti-scratch. They have like covers for anti-scratch, right? Yeah, Jintai. Jintai! Oh no, Jintai's not here. I thought Jintai was here. Jintai got sniped and received a gift membership. Let's go! Ikuza! Congrats, by the way, Stanka. We're truly baffled. Megu learned it. No, I've learned it. I'm so sorry that all these years, I don't know if it's like a new update or not. I did 220, can't blame you. Oh no, it's Limbus Company, isn't it? It's Limbus Company. Do you like the bread tax? I do! I responded to your tweet and I loved it, I said. It's so cute. It reminds me of Appleton. It was like a bread that looked like Appleton and made shapes. That was so cute. A part of me wants that to be like that. Hi, Wee Wee! Ai? Ai-chan, hello! 違う愛ちゃんが来ちゃいました。どうやって言うの？ちょっと待ってくださいね。Google 先生に聞いてみますね。ほんと。初見の人いらっしゃい。嬉しいよ。ごめんね。なんか英語ばっか話してて、私英語 EMB 教場で、なんか日本語で喋って、なんか結構まだ難しくて、だからなんか雑談してもね、日本語で雑談するとなんかどうやって言うんだろうみたいな感じで、でもいらっしゃい。めっちゃ声可愛いですね。ありがとう。マジでなんか私ってさ、配信する前に、 誰も私の声可愛いってなんか言ってくれなかったんだよね。なんかI've never received compliments on my voice before she, you know, it's crazy, it's wild. なんかすごいよ。やっぱみんななんか本気で言ってるのかな。いやみんな優しいからね。私何やってもなんかみんななんか受け入れてくれるから、なんかね、言ってるだけでしょみたいな感じ、なんかね、時々あるんだよね。なんか、可愛いだって。そんな、いや、フラミンゴじゃないんですよ。私は、白鳥なんですからね。みんな、なんか冗談ばっかり、なんか、本当に白鳥なの？白鳥の感じじゃないよねってみんな言ってるけど、私は白鳥なんです。春系の白鳥。じゃあ自分自己紹介しようかな。もう二人、めぐみと申します。めぐちゃんって呼んでもいいんですよ。いや、めぐでいいよ。めぐでいいよ。ね、春白鳥系 VTuber なんで、はい。いろんなもの、遊んでっているし、雑談するのもめっちゃ好きなの。みんなと雑談するのが一番好きなんで、そういうことが、なんかね、他の配信見ていただければ、ありがとうございます。白鳥 No! I'm saying I'm a 白鳥 which is a swan, because Joe-san was like deleting a new lamb, a new chick.A butter chick that has but hatched from its shell, and is like, oh my gosh, first time viewing. And Joe-san immediately swooped in and was like, she's a flamingo, by the way. She sounds like one, doesn't she? No, I'm a swan. I am a swan. No matter what you say, I will always be a swan. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, you don't seem like a swan. You seem more like a seagull. Well, that's just your closed-minded views. Okay, swans can be like me. Swans have personalities too. Okay, this is my personality. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is what it's like when a swan is raised in the Philippines. I don't even know if we have swans. I don't think swans are physically capable of surviving in the Philippines. That's why I'm a rare breed, you know. I'm nearly extinct. There's no one else in my species in the Philippines. I don't know if they're like in other parts of the world. But そうだよね。ごめんね、なんか、急に、なんだこいつ、初見って言ったのにめちゃくちゃ、なんか、なんか顔に、なんかめっちゃ、ごめんね、これが私なんです。はじめまして。You are flamingo. No! I hate that it sounds so good. I hate that flamingo, like, sounds legit.No, I want you to look at every swan you see in real life and be reminded of me. No! I hate that it's like Mofutachi is actually like makes sense. Oh my gosh. いやーみんなすごいよ。すごい。No, it's swan. Swan is pure white. That's why I said spring swan. The pink is from the spring. Spring equals sakura. Haru hakuchou.みたいな、桜。That's why I probably like, I don't know. いや、ほんとごめんね。ちょっと、ね、日本人じゃないんですか？日本人じゃないんです。全然日本人じゃないんですよ。というか、私日本語読めない。日本語読めないから、Google で、なんか、ロマ字を読みさせていただけますよ。みんな。まあ、習ってる途中なんで、なんか読み書きとか。ちなみに日本語コメントって大丈夫ですかね？もしダメだったら、Google に、ゴリゴリに Google 使えます。いや、大丈夫ですよ。日本語で大丈夫です。私、でもなんかね、遅かったら、ごめんなさい。遅かったら、本当ごめんなさいね。私がググりますので大丈夫です。日本語で大丈夫です。It's okay.It's okay to, they were like, is it okay for me to type in Japanese if you can't read Japanese? I'm like, it's okay, I'll Google it for you. A lot of things get lost in translation too. So I'll Google it. I'll read the romaji. It's my fault. I keep like, blah, 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 Japanese, blah, blah, blah. And then someone actually responds in Japanese and I'm like, give me 1 second. I need to go Google that. Why not rotate birth theme? By the way, can I show you something real cool?This was also an edit of mine. Can you see? Wow. I actually, this is so, don't you think it's really cool that I can like raise my arms now? I always really wanted like to do streams where it's not just my upper torso and I can like have like an arm or something, but I didn't want it to be like distract. What do you mean you can't see it? What are you talking about, Asian? Oh my gosh. 日本語上手すぎる。やばいです。本当に。もうありがとう、本当。なんかめっちゃなんかそう言われると、なんかめっちゃ嬉しいんですよ。なぜなら、どうやって日本語習ったんですかって聞かれたら、アニメからです。純粋にアニメを見すぎて、いつの間にか日本語を喋るようになりました。みたいな感じになっちゃって、だから読み書きできないんですよ。さすがに、アニメを見て、読み書き読めないよ。読み書き、なんかできない。できんわ。できるわけないだろう。みたいな感じになっちゃって。だから今はなんかね、せっかく喋れるし、わかるし、読み書き習ったらいいんじゃないですかみたいな感じになっちゃって、今は頑張って習ぼうとしてるんですけど、さすがに、ね、なんか、さすがに、読み書きは、やっぱ違うよね。めっちゃ難しいんですよ。なんか友達がね、VTuber の友達が、日本語なら私が僕が教えるよ、みたいな感じになっちゃったんですけど、一回だけ会って、それ以来、練習してねみたいな感じになっちゃって、はい、練習します先生みたいな感じになっちゃって、全然練習しなかった。ごめんよ。頑張って習ぼうとしてるんですけど、やっぱりね、なんか読み書きってさ、なんか宿題な気分で、なんかゲーム入れたい、配信したい、動画作っちゃおうかな、みたいな感じになっちゃって、やっぱ、時間、ごめんなさい。マイクがまた落ちてます。I got praised. I got praised for my 日本語. So I explained to them that I'm really proud of it because I only learned it from anime. So I'm proud. But that's crazy because I feel like I've talked about this before, but I don't know if there's Hi Inari! I've talked about this before, but I don't know if if there are any new viewers who don't know this because we've grown exponentially. But hi John! But I used to like be made fun of because I learned Japanese from anime. I think they assumed that I was just a weeb. Wait, no, actually, I think I just like, thank you for the lurk, John. I think that people just like looked not so fondly towards weebs back in my day. Anime didn't used to be cool, bro. Anime wasn't cool. It was weird, okay? And I was already like shy, introverted. And so me being like, hey, by the way, I can speak Japanese because I learned it from anime. I was like that, and they were like, oh yeah, why don't you try it? And then they would like, and I would like actually try it, and they're like, oh, that's cool, do it again. And I'm like, hey, they're talking to me. Oh wait, they're making fun of me. And ever since then, I got ashamed of the fact that I learned Japanese from anime. So it's crazy that it's become now such an asset, and I'm proud of it now. Because like if I tried to learn Japanese as an adult, I'm pretty sure I'd be like 日本語わかりませんみたいな感じになっちゃったんですよ。なんかね、言ったことある話なんですけど、子供の時になんかね、なんかクラスメートのみんなにバカにされたんですよ。なんか私ね、日本語わかるよ。アニメ見るからいつの間にか日本語わかっちゃったんだよみたいなみんなに言って、子供だからバカだからなんかみんなに言ってバカにされたんだよ。そうなんだ。じゃあ日本語喋ろうよ。喋ってみてみたいな感じになってて、私バカだからみんな友達違うよね。なんか面白いね。またやってみたいな感じになっちゃって、じゃあまたやるねみたいな感じになって、バカにされたんだね。バカにされてるんだねって、なんかね、何年経って、気づいちゃったんだよ。 何年じゃなくて、なんか変な気分になっちゃって、これってもしかしてかっこよくない私みたいな感じになっちゃって、なんか何年も日本語喋れないままにして、なんかね、これやばいよね。なんか私ってさ、なんかオタク、なんか悪い意味のオタクに見てるのからみたいな感じになっちゃって、なんか配信始まって日本語を喋ってみんなすごいねって言ってどこに習ったって聞かれてアニメからですみたいな感じになっちゃって、すごいよねってみんな言って、すごいなんだすごいなんだへえすごいなんだねみたいな感じになっちゃって、そうなんだね。I was like, oh wait, it's cool. Wow, I thought it was like normal.And that actually it was weird that I watched anime so much to the point of learning its language. Well, I'm never doing that again. I was like that when I was young. I was like, well, I'm never doing that again. And now I'm trying my best. なんか頑張って、配信でなんで急に日本語で配信してるのみたいな感じになっちゃってるんですけど、私ね、なんかフィリピンに住んでるから、なんかフィリピンに生まれて、Hi, Mark Mark! Oh my gosh, it's Mark Mark! Hello!なんかね、フィリピンに住んでて、フィリピンに生まれて、だからあんま誰とも日本語で喋る機会全然なくて、なんか大人になって、急に、私昔はその日本語の言葉知ってるのに、今はもう忘れてしまったみたいな、なんか危機迫ってるような気持ちになっちゃって、私もしかして、日本語喋るの忘れてるみたいな感じになっちゃって、じゃあ配信に日本語頑張ろうよみたいな感じになっちゃって、昔はね、配信始まってもあんまり日本語喋れないのは私の日本語はまだまだだから、なんか文法的にもなんかいろんな間違いをなんかね やってるから、なんかみんなにまたバカにされるかもしれないみたいな感じがね怖くて、なんか私なんか日本語喋ってなんだこいつ日本語喋ろうとして下手くそなくせにみたいな感じ、日本人じゃないくせに日本語喋ってんこいつ出せよみたいな感じね、怖くて、なんか子供の時の記憶がまたバカにされたねみたいな感じになっちゃって怖くてね、あんま日本語も喋れないつもりだったんですけど、なんかでもなんか喋れないと私日本語喋れなくなっちゃうみたいな感じになっちゃうかな。惜しいよ。せっかくね、なんか簡単にいつの間にか習ってしまって急に忘れちゃうのは惜しいよ。なんかね、いろんななぜだというと、なんかいろんな人たちが私日本人なのに日本でなんかもう何年経って住んでないし、日本語もあんま喋れないし、もう日本語忘れてしまいましたよみたいなツイートが見て、私もそういう風になっちゃうのかなみたいな怖くて今日本語を喋ろうとしてるんですよ。はい。I see the pink. I'm not a pigeon. I'm clearly a swan. Okay, it may not be clearly, but clearly I am a bird descent, and I say it's a swan. So believe me. Imagine how badass my lore would be if I was like this whole time. My lore is that I am delusional. My lore is like she's delusional. She was born a pigeon, but believes she is a swan and insists that she is a swan. But chat can clearly see she is a pigeon. That would be like lore drop, rebrand. Rebrand. I'm no longer swan. I'm pigeon. You're right. You were right this whole time. I was a pigeon, and I eat food off the ground and steal people's bread. Demand bird tax. Sorry, burp. Oh god, my nose is starting to congest. Who are you gonna believe, chat? Me, longtime viewer, or the pink pigeon? This is ridiculous. So the lore is basically Delulu. No, that's not the official lore, but how cool would it be if we made that the official lore just because everyone seems to agree that I'm legitimately, like, not this bit doesn't remind them the slightest bit of a swan. And you know what? I'll admit it. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I was like. And I was like, swans are really pretty. I'm gonna be a swan. And it's like, no, you're a pigeon. I'm like, what? And they're like, no, you're a seagull. Clearly, your attitude, your mannerisms dictate that you are seagull, you are pigeon. And I'm like, you know what? I fail at branding. I failed at branding. Turns out my personality type is pigeon and trash bird, not elegant. Not elegant bird. Not elegant bird and majestic bird. But you know what? No, I'm gonna stand by it. Do a poll, Burp, I dare you. What poll? What poll? There will be no poll because no matter what the result of the poll is, I am clearly a swan. ちょっと待って、ごめんなさい。なんか、メッセージが長引いて。ちょっと待って。I need to read this chat because I was in yapping mode. 話し方とか、もろもろ含めて本当に可愛いですし、日本語お世辞抜きで上手すぎます。イントネーションとか違和感ないです。まだ日本人じゃないかって疑ってます。アニメでそこまで学べるのすごい。何のアニメが好きなんですか？ごめんなさい。いやでもありがとう。そんなにそこまで言われて。いや私、なんかね、いい気になっちゃうんですよ。いい気になっちゃって、私そんなに日本語上手なんだね。みたいな感じになっちゃうんですよ。ダメだよそんなことしちゃうThey praise you a lot in their very long message. It's gonna get to my head. I'm gonna get arrogant. I'm gonna get an inflated head and I'm gonna be like, I'm so good at Japanese. Like flips hair. Like, 私って日本語でマスターなんだね。日本語のマスターなんだね。Can Brogu start a poll? He is a mod, but I don't know if mods can start a poll. Okay, fine. What poll do you want? What bird is Megu? What bird is Megu? We have swan. We have pigeon. I don't know how to spell pigeon. Swan, the right answer. And then we have, what else is it that you said? Seagull. And then we have flamingo. What other birds did you say? Do it, Brogu. I don't think he can start a poll. Can he? 何のアニメが好きなんですかというと、私はいろんなアニメが好きなんだけど、なんかね、面白ければそれでいいんだよ。なんかね、少女もいいし、私ってさ、一番好きなアニメは、配給かもしれないね。なんかね、気持ち的に、配給はね、私にとってとてつもなく、意味のあるアニメだから。まあ、スポーツアニメは好きなんですけど、配給は特別。私はスポーツアニメ、好きじゃなくても、きっと配給のことは好きだと思いますよ。はい。なんかね、配給ってさ、なんか、凡人だけど、そんなんで、私の好きなものをやっても、なんていうか、才能なくても好きだからやってみせるよ。なんか、意地でも、私の好きなことやりたいから。なんか、田中さんみたいな。なんか、そういうキャラ多いんだから。なんか、みんなが言って、お前、これには向いてないねって言われても、私よりもきっと才能ある人あっても、私は死ぬ気でやってみせるよ。みたいな、私の、なんかね、気持ちは同じだから、YouTube に関しては。私、昔は本当にそういう気分だったよ。私、何も得意分野もないし、ね、なんか、私にしかできないことを私知らないし。なんか、私、なんか声とか、前は、可愛くないし、なんか、特別なことでも何でもないし、ね、なんか、絶対、なんか、私は凡人なんだね、みたいな感じ、なんだよ、昔、今でもちょっと、そう思ってるけどね。みんな褒めてるけど。だから、配給はなんかね、泣きそうに、夢叶っちゃったんだね、みたいな感じになっちゃったんですよ。だから、好きなんですよ。私って、アニメってさ、なんか、いろんな、ね、なんか、このメッセージのおかげで私は生きていけるみたいな感じが多いんですよね。なんか、 笑えるし、なんか泣きそうだし、なんか、いや、私は何でも、そうだよ。私は何でも見る。面白ければ、難しい。面白ければ、それでいいんだよ。クラスメイト怖い。そうだよ。怖かったんだよ。クラスメイト。子供だから。子供って怖いんだよね。思っている以上に怖い。You updated the story? 何 My Limbus wallet's bankrupt. ちょっと待って。みんな too fast. Everyone's so fast. The Gone Angels cover at that 1000th stream will be legendary. What 1000th stream? It was really bad in the 90s. America better not let anyone know you watch anime. How many megas in the stream? ちょっと待って。You're amazing. ありがとう. Just watching anime? That's what I'm doing. Just watching anime. Really? What anime are you watching? I feel like what anime that I recently watched. I feel like sometimes I just like to rewatch. Megu, who are you? Oh my gosh, Leo, I'm so sorry. I saw you earlier, but I just realized that I didn't. Once again, I was like in my head was like, oh my gosh, it's Leo, and then I didn't. It's like the equivalent of me seeing you, and then we make eye contact, and in my head I said hi and greeted you. And in reality, I just stood there and stared at you and then looked away. And then now you're like, she saw me, right? But she just ignored me. But in my head, I said hi. In my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, Leo, hi. Like when I saw you instantly, my head was like, oh my gosh, Leo, hi. But my mouth did not do that. But hello, Jun is finally asleep, so here I am. Oh my gosh. Jun, I hope she rests well. Happens all the time. No, someone voted Swan. Who is this? Who is the brave soul and the correct soul? Why? 36% pit. Flamingo! Flamingo wasn't even mentioned. You guys were like, oh my gosh, seagull. Why is it flamingo? Oh my gosh. What if I rebrand into a flamingo? And then in reality, I could come up with lore. I could come up with lore for every single bird. Megu thinks she's telepathy. What does that mean? Oh wait, because I just like said hi. Because I just said hi, and you hi me like 3 times all the time. Because I'm unsure. Sometimes I double. Sometimes Sometimes I doubt myself. I'm like, did I actually say hi, or did I just imagine that? So I say hi again, just to make sure. Can't imagine Mego turn into seagull and spamming mine. The fact that nobody went for Swan. Minna, nande? Why no Swan? Oh my gosh, wait, what is this? ね、配給見たことないな。見てみます。ありがとうございます。見てよ。ほんといいんだよ。なんか、急にバレエの気持ち、なんかバレエやりたくなる気持ち。私バリーボール、バレエ。ごめんなさい。そういう、なんか発音きっと間違ってると思うけど、で、バレエ、私何も知らなかったんですよ。スポーツ、何も知らなかったんだけど、配給のおかげで、なんかいろんなものを習っちゃったんですよ。本当に。The Bay Harbor Butzer. Hato equals pigeon. Oh my gosh, Hato is so cute though. Like, Hato. That's a song right there. Like, cause Hato can also mean like heart. So, Hato. It can be a song that has a play on words where it's like Hato. And it's like Hato. I've said Hato so much. I could make lore that I'm actually a flamingo, but I wanted to be a swan. And so I dyed my hair white, but I wanted to keep parts of me that are flamingo, and that's why I have like pink streaks. But no, because like flamingos aren't even really pink. They gotta eat something to make them pink. They're fake pink. Okay, I'm kidding. There's no such thing as fake pink. Pink is pink. I can't believe I'm ending the poll. I cannot. Lore confirmed by Brogu. Lore, she thinks she's a swan because she grew up in Swan Fun Facts. She's a pigeon. No! Oh my gosh, that would actually be like a fire lore. Where you know that like that's the Ice Age lore, where in Ice Age where she like thinks she's a possum because she grew up with possums, but she's literally a mammoth. She's like so completely different. What if that was my backstory? That's a tragic backstory right there. Where I was a pigeon, but I grew up with swans, so I thought I was a swan, and then I just like was bullied for it because like everyone was like, oh my gosh, you look like a dumb swan, you don't look like a swan at all. She's like, she's not one of us. That's like a backstory right there. She's like, she's not one of us. You're not one of us. You never have been one of us. And I'm just like, and then I try and like, you know, change who I am and blah 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 so I can. Oh my gosh, no, you're getting in my head. It's time to rebrand, guys. I'm about to become a pigeon who thinks she's a swan. Wait, would you guys actually be... I'm starting to actually take it seriously. This is like a members conversation because it's breaking immersion. We're forging my lore. You know, that's one of my regrets because I see the very many cool lores and like the brandings and whatever of other VTubers, and I'm like, I was such a dumb person because like I didn't do social media before VTubing. Well, I did, but not really. I found it very fast-paced and confusing, and I don't know. Twitter was an enigma to me. I made an account, didn't touch it for years. And it's like you know, it's like crazy, and it's like I was just like, oh, wow. And then I was like, swan. I like swan, so I'm be swan. But now sometimes I'm like, oh, what if I was like fish? What if, because I have goldfish memory. You know, I didn't really, like, there's a lot of things that I've discovered about myself that's happened because of you guys, where it's like, oh, I didn't know I was like that. Oh, I didn't know people thought about that positively about me. And so I'm just like, now it's like, oh, too many missed opportunities where people will be like Sasuga goldfish or something like that. They can't say that with me. They can't be like Sasuga swan because I do not act like a swan at all. Why not Philippine eagle? Philippine eagle's not pink. Okay? I don't know. I don't think I'm an eagle either. Philippine eagle, not really. I feel like it's very, if I was a Philippine eagle, I feel like I would have to adopt the color of the Philippine eagles, which is like brownish, right? And whatnot. Which I guess would be very good for branding. But I really wanted pink and white, so I went which one. Why not Philippine eagle is because I don't act like an eagle at all. Unless is my screams counts as eagle. It's like ha 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 ha. Enjoy your lunch, Dolsan, and crippling anxiety. Try and test a Jollibee. Bye bye, Krorokshin. She's Tarzan but bird. Oh my gosh. Tarzan outfit when? What if you're a gorilla? I am not a gorilla. That is not on the table. That is not Sasuga pigeon. No, I'm not a gorilla. What? Oh my gosh, Razor! I'm so happy! Congrats on 15 months! Hey yo! Road to 24. Congrats on 15 months, Switch member! Arigato, Anthony. Thank you so much. I really appreciate when you can drop by. Thank you. Meg would be endangered. I'm already endangered. I'm a fantasy bird. I can do whatever I want. I can be extinct. I can be nearly extinct. I'm endangered. Yeah, I'm endangered species. Never mind the eagle. Pigeon is suitable. That means Balgu is canon if she chose eagle. No! Wait, are eagles all bald? I don't think eagles are all bald. I think that's a type of eagle, a bald eagle. Bye, Razor. Thank you for dropping by. We shall enjoy the stream. Hello. Hello, dog. Hi there, dog. Why don't you bark and chat? I'm just kidding. I'm not a freak like that. And what are we? As Mofutachi, a goose? Mofutachi is Mofutachi. Mofutachi is Mofutachi, you know? Look. Suddenly half the stream. So she is a dodo? What do you mean a dodo? I am not a dodo. I mean, she smells normal, but can we trust our senses? How How can you sniff me from all the way there? You can't sniff me through the screen. Where we come to see this unique bird in roofers. Maybe all birds are canon to Megumi. Ain't no way, bro. Hi! Hi, Edward! Wait, sorry. ごめんよ。ちょっと待って。I forgot so much she can yap. The results of this poll are inconsequential. I can't believe pigeon. I understand. Sorry, I'm creaking my chair again. So sorry. Pigeon, I understand, but why flamingo? Why flamingo? I don't even know what flamingos are like personality-wise. They just are pink. In hindsight, I don't know why I didn't go for like pink, like full-on pink hair. I have no idea why. I don't know why. I think it was because like in my mind I'm like swan won over pink. So I didn't choose like, oh, I want to be something pink. I went with I want to be something swan. So okay, I want to be a swan. And so I was like, oh, but I really like pink. So I'm going to try and force the pink into the swan. But if I was fully pink, if my hair was like fully pink, people wouldn't associate me with a swan because swans are typically white, right? So like people wouldn't associate me with a swan. So I'm just gonna have streaks of pink. And that would also make it unique. That's what I thought. Ugh. It's okay, pink chicken! I am not a chicken. Chickens are flightless birds. No, and they're meant to be consumed. I do the devouring, not the other way around, sillies. But honestly though, that would be pretty tight lore if I actually rebranded into a well, no need to rebrand because I'm gonna insist that I'm a swan. Someone comes in and I'm like gonna gaslight them and be like, I'm a swan, but then tiny fine print in my lore is like tiny fine print on my lore. She's actually a pigeon. And then in my ID, my species is pigeon. That would actually be such fire. Meg is definitely a goose that thinks she's a swan. That would also be pretty cool, but I don't think that— oh my gosh, I scratched my back and I think my nails are too long. That hurt. Oh. Ouch. What the frick? Ow, that hurt. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That hurt. What if I'm bleeding? Just kidding. I don't think my nails are that sharp. That hurt. I was just like, there was something itchy in my back and I was just like scratching it and all of a sudden it hurt a lot. Ugh, I scratched too hard. Ugh, I didn't like— can I be honest? It's because I'm saving my nails for when I might maybe do like pedicure. I don't do it often, but I was thinking like how cool would it be if I actually went, because the last time I went to do the mani-pedi, remember when I said like I don't do mani-pedis a lot because they're really expensive, blah blah blah, and then I like put it on Throne because of the whole incident, and then I went there and it was even more expensive than I thought, because they were like, oh, this is the price for when you clean it, and this is the price when you put color in it, and it was like crazy. So I was like, I'm just gonna have it cleaned, thank you. And it felt very weird because I was sitting there in this like recliner chair or whatever, and then they were like hands and feet, they were like, you know, quote unquote like sitting in front of me, and they were like doing stuff, and I was like this is weird. I feel very uncomfortable to have people quote unquote serving me in this way, like servicing me in this way. And but it was good. It was nice. But I was thinking that since I'm going to meet Akari-chan and Karo, and last time actually Akari-chan invited us to do mani-pedi, but I was like, oh no, I got it cleaned before we met, and Karo was like, same, and she's like, no, but I don't know if this time around we can do it together. Maybe I should ask them before I get one done, because I'm saving them, because I heard that the longer the nails, the better, the easier they are to shape. I am not sure. I have no knowledge on this particular area, so I don't know if I can shape. If having my nails be this long is good. So I have to constantly clean them, because longer nails means more opportunity of dirtying them. So I'm just like constantly cleaning them, which is so troublesome. But it's almost November. It's gonna be October and then November, and I'm gonna go meet Akari-chan and Karo again. I feel like sometimes I'm more excited to meet Karo and Akari-chan than for the actual event that I'm going there for, and I'm using the event as an excuse to go see them. Because like, I mean, I'm excited for the event itself. I just feel like I don't register it too well. You know, I feel like it's surreal. It feels like I feel like so like in disbelief that it's actually happening, that I kind of am like, up until the last minute, feel like this is someone else's problem, like someone else's event. Like for example, like in the Ado concert, where up until the last minute, I couldn't believe it was real and it was happening, to the point where like the day before the Ado concert, Karo and Akari-san and I went like, you know, went out together to hang out. And like I remember Akari-chan wanted to go to a favorite place or shop that she wanted us to test, but then we walked all the way there and it was shut down. It was replaced by a new shop, and she's like, "Where did this happen?" And she's like so shocked and devastated. And she's like trying to find another branch of the store, but it was so far away, and it was already like 5 p.m, which means maximum traffic, which means that was the end of our little adventure time. And so like I remember being like, "Oh, it's okay, we can try again tomorrow." And Karo had to be like, "Megu, the concert is tomorrow. We got a concert to catch tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh wait, yeah, you're right." I'm like, oh, and she's like, "That's literally what you came here for. You came here for the concert." And I'm like, I don't know how I could have, like, I'm bad with dates. It was like crazy, because I feel like I just like, it was like up until the last minute, it was like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it just like, it's kind of like this feeling of floating on air. It's kind of like someone tells you like won the lottery, and then up until the ride to like claim the prize, you're just kind of like still in disbelief, and you're kind of like in a daze, and so you're not really registering that, oh, this is actually happening, right? And then so we went to the concert, and up until the last minute I was like sitting in the chair being like, oh my god, I just this ticket that I could never even hope to, this ticket who's worth like a month of my rent is like, well, not actually, but like it's a very expensive ticket, and this is a very expensive trip, and I'm actually here, and I'm about to listen to others like bless my ears, and I couldn't help it. I burst into tears. I was like and it was dark, and I felt so awkward. Oh god, I'm like blushing thinking about it again, because like Karo, well, I don't think I've cried in front of Karo or Akari-chan at all. But I have, I think, but like I think it was in front of Akari-chan. In front of Karo is very like Akari-chan is like an onesan. Akari-chan is like onesan vibes. Maybe because she's a dogo, she's very like onesan vibe. She'll like take care of you. I'm not saying Karo doesn't take care of you. She does, but Karo is more like cool aunt. You know, she's more like cool aunt vibes. She's like if Akari-chan is mother or onesan, then Karo is like cool kid, cool next door girl, neighbor, or cool aunt vibes. She's like the one kid in class that everybody likes and wants to be friends with. And so I cried in front of Karo, and she didn't even address it, and I was so embarrassed because she was looking at me, and I was like, do I look like I just cried, or do I look okay? In the side of my head I was like, that was great. And she was like, yeah, that was great. And I just like got done crying, and I'm like, can she tell that I cried? Can she tell? Or because she didn't say anything, I was like, yeah, it was so cool and so great, because amazing. I remember being like, I hope she sings New Genesis, I hope she sings New Genesis, I hope she sings New Genesis. And then the set ends, and I'm like, she did sing New Genesis. And then the encore happened, and she's like, okay, this is the true last song. And then she sings New Genesis. It was just like, out of a movie. And I was like, I cried during her speech. That's why I cried. I was like, ah, ah. I was like holding back so well with the songs because they're also kind of a bop. So it was like really easy to be like, okay, I'm just gonna vibe. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna vibe. And then she does a speech, and I'm like, and then I'm crying for the rest of the concert, and I'm like, and I was like, it's so embarrassing. And I was like on the fence back then. I don't know if it was truly what I felt or if it's just me coping again and like convincing myself of the fact. But like I used to be like, it's okay that I can't go to concerts, like Miku concerts or whatever, because like I don't even like concerts or whatever. Like, you know, it's like they're probably really loud and people probably push me around, you know. It's like I'm surrounded by people. This is gonna be, but I don't really want to go to a concert. And then I went to a concert. I'm like, I went to a concert and I'm like, no. Jade! Oh my gosh, it's been like forever. Hi, congrats on your new model. Hope you have a nice one. Thank you. Arigato. It was an emotional moment for you, don't worry. You're probably one of those people that you can tell when they cry. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be aged. It was. I can't believe, for the longest time, I feel like the Philippines just wasn't on a lot of people's radar. Like, people will go on tours on other countries, but, like, it's very rare for the Philippines to be included. And even if it is, it's in, like, Manila, which is, like, the big city, of course. Of course, that makes sense. But also, I wasn't in the big city, so I was just, like, very far removed. I was like very detached. Even Manila. I'm in the Philippines. I literally am in the Philippines, but I was like, even the thought of like going to Manila was like an impossible dream. Well, not impossible, but an improbable dream. You know, it was like, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna go. Like, the thought, I feel like I'm just scared all the time. I feel like the thought of like planning a trip, saving up for a trip, and then going to the trip in Manila and actually spending the money on a Manila trip was like crazy to me. I was like, that sounds crazy. Also, I was in school, so it's like, what am I gonna do? Skip school? That's crazy. I was like, what am I gonna do? Skip school? That's crazy. And also, in like my parents used to work with the school, so when there was no school, we didn't have like income, so we couldn't go on trips when there was no school. So during school, when we had income, we would not be able to go on trips because all of us had to be at school. And then when it was break time, we couldn't go on trips because we gotta save. It's like kind of like, you know, it's like rainy season, so we gotta save for when it's not rainy season anymore, aka once we get income from the school. So it was a very much a, like, I didn't go anywhere. I was just stuck at home all the time. And I also didn't like physical activity. So I wouldn't go out of the house to, like, play tag or something. I don't know. So I wasn't that kind of kid. And then there was one time where I think Momgu entered some raffle. And a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, she won, like, a trip to Palawan or something. And it was like, oh my gosh, we're gonna go to Palawan. And then we, like, bought the tickets. We were like, it's a waste to not use it, you know? And it's like a good opportunity. We're gonna like save up for this. And you know, and then COVID happened. We never went to that trip. That hotel never, like, we were like, hey, can you like move this? We won this thing, and like because of the COVID, we can't go anymore. And they never got back to us, and we never got refunded for like the tickets. Cause I think the tickets were like not a refund. They were like, oh, you can like in light of the situation, you can reschedule the ticket, but you can't like get cash back. So we couldn't reschedule it because we're not gonna risk getting COVID for like a trip, you know. So we were like, okay, goodbye ticket. So we spent all that money after winning. We lost money on a lottery that we won to like get on a vacation, and we never even got to go on vacation. And to this day, I haven't been to Palawan. It's apparently a famous like beach place. You know, Momgu was really excited because she likes like like nature and like me. She likes the beach, so she was like, oh my gosh, we're going to Palau, and it never happened. And we were just, so going to Manila for that concert was like crazy to me. I was like, it's actually happening. I was on the plane, I was like, it's actually happening. I don't think it is, but it's actually happening. And it's like, I'm on the plane and I've touched Manila ground, and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. And then I've entered the concert venue, and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. And then Ado starts singing, and I'm like, I can't believe this is happening. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I was so overwhelmed with feeling, and I didn't know how to articulate it when I got back and went to talk about the concert. I couldn't truly convey what I wanted. But then months passed, and I'm like, it's weird to talk about the concert now, but now that it's kind of come up, this is how I felt, guys. It was crazy. I'm sorry, I'm yapping so much. I have weeks worth of just chatting to like share with you because I've been sick and I've been on break and I really wanted to talk to you guys. And wait, I need to drink water. I haven't taken a breath. ごめんね。めちゃくちゃ私ね、ねえ、なんかチャットのおかげで、アドのコンサートを見させていただきました。なんかね、最近あったアドのコンサート。ね、見て、なんか人生の中、生きている間に、なんかコンサートに行けないと思ってた。なんか絶対行けないよね。なんかね、私、いろんなことをね、いろんな理由で、私絶対いけないよね。しかもなんか私さ、田舎の方だから、なんかでかい街に行ってコンサートとか見て、いや、めっちゃなんか怖いし、なんかというかなんか買えないし、チケットが。だから絶対行けないと思ってた。しかもなんか一人でコンサート見ているとなんか怖いし、なんかね、でも YouTube のおかげで。ね、なんかね、コンサートも見たし、なんか友達も作っちゃったし、だからコンサート友達と一緒に行ったし、いや、めっちゃ泣いちゃったんだよ。私、なんかアドってさ、めっちゃなんかかっこいい歌多いんだから、なんか、泣かないよ絶対泣かないよって言って、でもアドがなんかね、なんかね、話してくれたんだよ、なんか。前はなんか暗い部屋でなんかパソコンの光一つでね、なんか一人で歌ってて、今はこんななんか大勢の人の前でなんか演奏できて本当すごいよって、火花のようになんか小さな火があってもなんかね、なんか大きな眩しい光になるみたいな、ああいう言葉言って、私はもう、って泣いて、友達と一緒だったからめっちゃ恥ずかしかったんだよ。なんか、私泣いたって知ってるなんか何も言わなかったから、友達も泣いてくれなかったし、私を顔見て泣いてるって分かってるのかなってずっと思ってて、なんかめっちゃねえ、めっちゃすごかったよ。みんなに、いや、めっちゃ感謝してるよ。本当に。I'm gonna drink water now. Hello, Genki! First time trips just do be hit different. Yeah, it was like, not even like for work or anything. It was like purely like a fun trip. Like a for fun trip. It was crazy. I'm gonna take a sip of water now. It's okay, bro. I missed you too. Yeah, I was like talking to Bro about it. I was like, man, I've been on break so long, and they're gonna like, I want to talk with them, but I feel like I'm very replaceable, and they're just gonna like move on. Cause like that is what I believe my. Oh, let me take a sip of water. I said I would drink it in. I feel like I accept my position, and everyone's like life is just like, you know, like entertainment. So that's why I'm such a stickler for like I gotta be fun, and I gotta you know like I gotta make it worth their while, and I gotta make the best of their time, because time is gold, you know. And so I feel like, oh my gosh, like they're gonna like, because I'm that way. Because I'm like reading a manhwa and I enjoy it so much, and then they don't update for the longest time, and then I forgot the title of the manhwa, and therefore forget to read the continuation. So I felt like I was gonna be that manhwa where people are like, oh my gosh, it was fun while it lasted, but then you didn't update for like 2 weeks, and now I have a new manhwa that I have a new manga that I can read, and you're gone, goodbye. So I was like, no. Good night, knock knock. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's like almost 1 a.m. 40 minutes, 35 minutes to 1 a.m. if I'm doing my math correctly. But yes, thank you so much for dropping by, Mac Mac. Have a good night, have a good night. I yapped so much, I'm so sorry. Have I missed Pink Penguin? I do the devouring. The longer Mega streams, the darker the pink gets. What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? But yeah, I just wanted to showcase this model and also yap at the same time with everyone. I don't know what to do now that I've broken my flow. Now that I've broken my flow. But yeah, we moved on from so many topics. I was just saying, right? We went from mani-pedi to concert. But yeah, I'm gonna meet Akaita and Karo. I'm gonna ask them maybe, but like, I'm keeping my nails long. That's why I scratched myself. I'm keeping my nails long because I was gonna maybe have mani-pedi, but like with actual color this time, and like actual, like, I don't know, maybe they can shape my nails or whatever, instead of just cleaning my cuticles or something. But yeah, because like, I don't know, after that fake nail incident, it was very inconvenient. But also, maybe if they weren't that long, and if they were like, I don't know, not made of plastic, then maybe there won't be as much of a hindrance in real life. Because the nails, they made me feel so cool, because I'd be like doing this, I'd be like looking at my hands, and and I could see the nails, and it was like, ah, that's so cool. Also, wouldn't it be great if I did a hand cam and my fingers looked cool? So that's my thought. That was my thought process. But I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do it. That's why I'm keeping them long for now, for the option of doing so. But I might just cut them and then go to meet Akai-chan and Karo. I don't know. I'm looking at them like, also, I just wanted to like do this as well. Wait, okay. Yeah. Can you see? I did some edits so that it's like, I can do this. I can say hi. Hi, hello, hi. It's like Takyong. It's like floppy sleeves, right? Isn't it so cute? I really like this. I really like this this toggle. Oh my gosh. I know you've already seen the other toggles though. I know you've already seen like this. And then, oh my gosh. Oh no! This whole time I didn't have my pin on! I forgot to load it! No! But as you can see, it's very me because I have a toggle for the pin. I have to toggle it because it despawns after I take out the model. So this is what it is. Hi. Oh, I can be even scarier, I think, if I just... Oh man, I'm so bummed. I went through the whole stream without the pin in the head. This was the only pin that I could translate, you know. The other elements were like hard to fit in because like for example, these ears, right? These ears are something I edited based on the texture of the elf model. So if I draw out of the confines of the elf ears, then it would look very scary. It wouldn't rig right because like it's a very like, you know, complicated system. So if I move it the wrong way, then, you know, it all comes falling apart. Which is why the shape of the wings aren't, you know, something that I chose for myself. But they're still cute. I think they're very wing-like still. I just needed to edit the texture, you know? And so that is the same with all the stuff. Like, for example, like, you know, like this ring thing. If I changed it to a sakura, it wouldn't fit because it's a circle. It's a circle, so if I put a sakura in there, it's not gonna ring right. It's just gonna look weird. So I tried to customize it as close to the original as I could. And I spent hours on it, and I forgot to toggle the clip. I even tried to add like a jacket thing, like a zipper stuff, but it looked ugly, so I stopped. I was like, I'm deleting this. It's fine. They're not gonna see that. Anyways, yeah. This is what it's like. And like the bag too. Dang. Hi, Lance. Hello. It's so good. I was gonna be upset when a nail breaks because of the gaming so hard. I'm gonna game a bunch. The sleeve looked really adorable. Yeah, I posted it on Twitter because I was so excited about it. I was so excited. The flustered toggle activated on its own during the reaction stream. That's probably because I like pressed something. Sometimes I press. This is like flustered. Like, I really like. I can make a bunch of expressions with. Can you see? Okay, this is like maximum zoom in, so it's like. Whimpering, be like. Yeah, these are the toggles. I really like this eyes toggle. Be like. Like a bird with 4 wings on the head. No. These are, it's fine. More cookie space. More cookie. I like that. Can you notice the slight movement of the mouth? This is normal mouth, and this is. See? If I pout, like pucker my lips, like actually pout, you can see it in my face. I don't know why there's sound effects. It just happens. But like look at that. If I get a shock, if a shocked expression happen, it's like. This is exercising my face muscles. And look, I'll do a little smirk, okay? I'll do a little smirk. See? My lips move. Do you see it? Do you see the difference? You gotta zoom in. Can you see the slight difference? See? It's so expressive. It's why I really wanted to use this model, but I was so worried about branding, being like, people hate change. I hate change. Who even are you? They're just gonna be like that. And I also still really love my OG model, but I don't have enough for a V-Bridger, and this was like $100. So, I want to use this for like, I'm gonna use this for the Silent Hill streams, because yes, I haven't forgotten about them. Everyone's playing Silent Hill F. You know what? If someone buys me Silent Hill F, I'll play it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I haven't even finished Silent Hill, and I already hate it. I already hate Silent Hill. This is gonna feed the actually you enjoy Silent Hill allegations. I'm gonna try and set up the heart monitor. It's October soon. I can no longer escape. This is why I wanted to stream too, because I have a collab later, and I didn't want my first stream back to be like a collab, because I want to spend quality time with you guys, or whatever, you know, streamer to chat, just like that. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna procrastinate because I haven't finished editing the video, because last night it was 2 a.m. I stayed up at 2 a.m. because I know I was sick, but I was feeling slightly better to like edit something on my on my computer. And Crippling Anxiety has the gall to message me on Steam being like, bro, I can see you're online, what are you doing? Go to bed, you're sick, aren't you? And I'm like, snot. I'm gonna be like, don't spout logic at me. And he's like, you're gonna be spouting snot in stream tomorrow. And I'm like, snout these nuts. Because, sorry, I know you're just worried about me. But like, I really wanted to get it done. And the only reason, do you know what? Do you want to know? The only reason that I wasn't done. I procrastinate today. Like today, because I didn't finish it last night. Because you know why? I was planning to finish it last night, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish this today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna stream. But I wasn't able to finish it because it was a long video. It was a long form video. Please watch it. I spent so much time editing it, and I'm not even done yet. I only went to bed because at around 2 a.m. mark, I started feeling like I almost fainted, which was bad. I felt shivers, and all of a sudden I thought I was gonna fall off my chair, and I was like seeing double, and I was like black spots or something, and I was like, okay, that's not a good sign, so I'm just gonna save this and I'm gonna continue it tomorrow. That's the only reason I went to bed, because my body was like, oh yeah, you're not going to bed? You're not going to bed? Huh? And it threatened me with more illness. I'm like, okay, fine. I needed to get it done. Can I be a spoiler? And it's like, it was a reaction type content, because also there's like a huge storm in the Philippines right now. So, like, that is why I was like worried that, oh, what if I come back and then my internet is just terrible? So I'm just gonna record a video so I can post a video, so I can still have content and do the reaction and blah blah blah, you know? Because I was like, if I wanted to post content now, I want to do a reaction, especially since a new specific game just came out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be a good reaction, because I'm really actually interested about it and not just doing it for content. So I'm like, okay, so this will probably be good content because I'm actually interested in it, and also because I wanted to have my first video be like actually scripted and blah blah blah, but that's taking quite a long while because I'm still at the scripting part. I haven't even recorded them. I'm not done with the script because I'm like bad with words, so I'm like trying to script and not sound like just a rambler and have it make sense. Unlike my just chatting streams. So that's probably gonna take a few months maybe. So I'm like, okay, well, that's gonna take a few months. I want to have a video now, so you know what? There's nothing wrong. I actually enjoyed the reaction stream we did last time, so I'm gonna do it again and react on my lonesome in the middle of the room watching this trailer. So, and I subtitled all of it like a buffoon. I think that people do reaction content because it's something that you can post quickly while you're doing the big time projects. You know, it's kind of like if you're gonna post every day on shorts, some of them are just gonna be lip syncing or something like that, you know, as long as it's like, it's because like if you have a full-time job and everything, like you can't realistically like do big like actually like scripted and like fully crazily edited clips every single day, because you gotta script, record, edit on your own. Unless you have an editor, then that's fine. But like as a on your own person, in order to like, you know, post every day and whatnot, you know, sometimes you gotta do silly content. You gotta do a silly Billy. You gotta be a silly Billy. And I think reaction type contents are supposed to be silly Billy content, where you just like record it, cut some stuff up and then upload it. I did not do that because I hated it without the editing. So I subtitled all of it, which took forever. And then I did some zooms, and then more editing, and then and I'm like, oh, it's been hours. It's been hours, and I'm not done. And this is not gonna be relevant anymore because it's a reaction stream, and people are not like, you know. So that's why I was trying to like finish it, but I couldn't finish it. So now this stream is a procrastination stream, because if I don't, can you hear my stomach growling? Because if I didn't have a stream scheduled today, I could have like woke up, continued editing, and then posted it. But no, because I have a collab that was cancelled last time, that is finally, it's hard to find a time slot for like multiple people with different time zones, with jobs, to like you know, what do you call it, find a time slot where everyone is available to do the collab. So I was like, I don't want to say like, oh no, I'm gonna cancel it because I'm gonna work on a video instead. So I was like, that's not a legitimate reason to cancel. And I want to do the collab too, since it was canceled last time. It was postponed last time. So I am doing just that, where it's like I don't want to come back. And the first thing we do is a collab where I'm like focusing on other people and not chat. So you know what? I just edited this model for hours. I'm gonna debut it and then do the collab. So it's perfect. Which I think is a bane on me because I feel like I always have way too high expectations of myself. So I always give myself tight deadlines, and when I don't meet those tight deadlines, I get disappointed and upset at myself. So I'm like, how could you have not finished the video by now? It's gonna derail everything. You have a stream tomorrow, you have a collab, and then you have to post the video already. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I couldn't finish editing it. I'm sick, my body got sick, I'm sorry. So I feel like that's the thing with me is like, people, I don't see streaming does require energy, and it is tiring, and it is time consuming. It's like, I'm not saying anything bad about it, but like basically when chat is praising me, it's like, oh, you're streaming, what do you mean you don't work hard? You're streaming twice a day every day. That's dedication and whatnot. But I think that for me, the real like, oh my gosh, I'm working hard feeling is from offline stuff, which I tend to run away from by streaming. Because streaming is so much fun to me, and yes, it's exhausting, and yes, my social energy is like afterwards, but I have fun in the moment. I have a lot of fun in the moment. So to me, streaming a lot doesn't register in my brain as, oh, you worked hard, Mega, you worked hard. Even though I'm exhausted, I feel like I just like did something fun. Therefore it counts as recreation. Therefore it's not working hard. Therefore, even though you're exhausted, you just did nothing all day. Even though you streamed twice a day today and you're exhausted and your energy levels are low, you better work, or else you're a lazy bum. You've been lazy bumming all day, even though you streamed twice a day today and did other stuff. But those weren't videos, so you're not working at all. Actually, you're just having fun. You're just messing around. You're just goofing around. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's always like, the reason that I stream twice a day is basically because I have so many games that I want to play, and I can't fit them in 1 week. And then I worry that if I move it to next week, it's just like, I want to play Monster Hunter, I want to play Hollow Knight, I want to do just chatting, I want to do, like, there's a collab in there somewhere, there's, like, Silent Hills, Nautica, and so I want to fit all of them within the week. I want all of them to have a place every week, but that's not feasible, so that's why I end up streaming twice. And there's also Pokemon, my Pokemon series, because their series it's not good in my brain. It's like, I can't just not do Subnautica. Well, Subnautica is kind of different, but like, I can't just not do Pokemon for 2 weeks and then come back with Pokemon and expect people to care. It's been 2 weeks. And so that's why I always try to like shoehorn them all into the week. All of them. And it's bad for me. Because I need time to rest. I feel like it's also one of the reasons like leading to burnout. I feel like I actually am burnt out, and then I get like bursts of super motivation or something like that, or restlessness, and then I start working like crazy again, and it's a bad cycle, and I recognize it, so I'm trying to be more chill now that I'm back. I think that my illness was calling me out, because I came back resoluted in myself that I was gonna take it easy and not have a schedule out, but then I scheduled like a week full of waiting rooms, and some of them I'm streaming twice a day again, and they're like, no. You said, what did we say, Megu? we're gonna be chillax, not stream every single day. Have a break. Even if your breaks are usually spent working, have a break for offline stuff. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll really truly be guerrilla streamer, and I shall only schedule like a day before that I'm actually gonna stream tomorrow because I don't feel like a turd today. Because sometimes I do that, where I schedule rooms upon rooms, and then the day before I come back to stream, I feel like terrible and I have to cancel all of the stream. So that's what I'm gonna do. Taking it on your own pace is really important, Prob. Don't push it too hard. Thank you. I really love VTubing, and I want to do so many things because I love it so much. So it's because, oh, okay. It's like a dilemma to me, or it's like, I don't know, like you say video games are my escape. Interacting with people in general just drains my energy fast. Same, honestly, same. That's what makes me an introvert. I like whenever I talk to people, my HP bar goes, you know, just goes down and down and down. Hi, Garrett. Thank you for loving the new model. I shall be using it quite a lot, probably because I love it so much. I spent too many hours to not use it. I'll still use the old model sometimes. For Silent Hill, I'm definitely using this. I don't like having like change of completely art style model in like a series, I feel like. But I'll just like, I don't know, I'll be like broom, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I got so scared in Silent Hunter that I completely changed identities. That's why I have a different model. That's the lore. That's why I have a different model now, because this model is so expressive. Like when I'm playing horror, there are times where I'm just quiet because I'm just like, I'm just doing this. I'm not doing a lot of things with my face, but I'm silent because I'm so scared I'm frozen in place. So this model will encapsulate that, probably, hopefully. I hope so. But yeah. What was I talking about? Yeah, I can't use video games for escape because like I always like, my brain keeps yelling at me that I'm wasting time. So I need to let him out via stream where I was like, I'm not playing around, see brain, I'm not playing around. But then afterwards I get scolded for playing around, for streaming. But in the moment when I'm streaming, my brain shuts up for a second. I think because it's like, you know, I'm in the middle of a conversation with you guys. It's like, okay, well, fine, you can play games and chat with chat, whatever. And then afterwards they scold me. They're like, oh my gosh, you've just been playing around. So in a sense, it is kind of my escape. Kind of. This sounds very concerning saying it out loud, but you know, this is just normal people things. You know, I'm just very yappy about it. Sup, Alden? Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Out of all your games, Monhan gives you the most television. You want farm stuff, but you get distracted. Don't know what to focus. Farming first. Yeah, I feel like that's just every day of my life, where I like, sometimes I like start a short and then I'm like, okay, I just thought of an idea for the other short, so I'm just gonna like exit this and do the other short. Or like I have multiple tabs open and I'm like editing a thumbnail, and then I exit out to like get something, like for example a PNG that I need for the thumbnail edit. And then I get distracted by something, and then I start working on that thing, and then I remember I haven't finished my thumbnail after I close the thing that I just did. And it's like, oh, I didn't finish my thumbnail, and then I open back up again, and it's just like a cycle, and I never get things done. And so I feel like it gives this cycle of like, you were so busy today, and you did so much stuff today, but none of them are finished. Therefore, you did not do work, and you're a bad content creator. And I'm like, ah! Why would you say that to me? Literally my own worst enemy. Swamp with assignments and stuff. Good luck with your assignments. I'm glad that you're doing okay though. It do be like that sometimes. I shall hope that your assignments are swiftly dealt with and you free up some time. I feel like it's crazy that nowadays I feel like no one, or like 80% of the population, just never has any quote-unquote free time. Because back when I was in my graveyard shit job, like I remember asking one of our superiors, being like, how can you like find time to do things, or like, you know, like be chill or whatever, to like be chill when like during your job days you're so exhausted, and then on the weekends you got to deal with the chores or the other responsibilities that you couldn't do while you're in your full-time job. And then I didn't say it out right, but like I was like in my mind like, how am I gonna find time for VTubing and then resting and then like doing my chores and then this full-time graveyard shift job. And then I remember the answer was like, sometimes you just gotta not do anything for the weekends. And I remember being so gobsmacked by that answer. It was like, nothing? But you only like, what? Because I was in such a grind set mindset, you know? Like, what do you mean? You gotta spend every waking moment doing something, or else your dreams are never gonna come true. Kind of like you gotta work hard to smash that brick wall. What do you mean I have to rest? I can't rest. If I rest and my dreams don't come true, I'm gonna blame myself forever, or something like that. Where I was like in a really like I was so like confused. I was like, what do you mean do nothing? What do you mean do nothing? You have other, what are you gonna do about the stuff that you need to do? And I feel like I've distanced a bit from that mindset, you know, because like sometimes, you know, I'm just happy with my VTubing. I'm just happy with my VTubing. I feel like I was like really like, oh my gosh, I want VTubing to be a VTubing to be like my dream, VTubing all the time. But it's okay. I just find VTubing fun, and that's okay. That's okay. The voice is worse than Mrs. But you made progress. Yeah, I gotta learn to like, I feel like I gotta do a thing where it's like I have to focus on a task that gets done today, so that I can trick my brain into being like, you did it, quest cleared. Kind of like daily commissions, where it's like, if you run around in game today and you didn't accomplish anything, because all of them are ongoing tasks that have made like progress little by little in all of them. I feel like it's this feeling of overwhelmed being overwhelmed, because you have, let's say, 5 tasks today and you do a little bit of all of them, and then at the end of the day you still have 5 tasks to do the next day. I think that's the problem. I think that's the cinch of my brain, of being like, oh my gosh, you're still overwhelmed because you still have 5 tasks. You didn't dwindle down to, oh, you only have 4 tasks to do tomorrow. No, you still have 5 tasks to do tomorrow because you didn't finish them today, any of them. So I think my problem is that I can't focus on one thing. When I have 5 things to do, I do all of them at the same time. None of them get done, because of course they don't. And then, you know how I'm like so good at like finding out what's wrong with me and then proceed to not be able to fix them? I think that's the thing. I've cracked the case. It's because 5 tasks is 5 tasks. No matter how done or how not done they are, there's still 5 tasks. So, answer, you gotta, if you have 5 tasks, pick one, finish it today. Like, do that. Or something like that. Or I just recontextualize my brain and praise myself once in a while. Nah, I gotta finish a task. Ah! Oh my golly. Sorry. Yep, that's it. I have other like, I can do this. After having like a really depth conversation, I'm like, oh my gosh, sparkle eyes. Can you see my model doing sparkle eyes? I don't know what else. Is there other? Oh yeah, dizzy. I have dizzy. Oh no, there's so many things to do. No. And then we have loading. Oh my gosh, I gotta redo the toggle for that one. Oh, I need to. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my gosh. I gotta redo the toggle for the white eyes because the white eyes of surprise, because when I press them, they press the toggles for the sparkle and this one. So I gotta fix that. What else is there? Oh yeah, I have other hairstyles and other costumes. Do I have other hairstyles? Wait, let me see. Oh heck! Whoopsies. ちょっと待って。There we go. This is the famous. I feel so bad because this used to be my favorite toggle. This used to be my favorite toggle, but now I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure if this is my favorite because of the wing ears. What do you guys think? This is like the same as before, where it's just like really eye buggy, really messy hair. I just tried to recreate it. Loading, that's pretty cool. Yeah. This is like when I'm. This is like reflective of my real self. And then we have this. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da. I still love this hairstyle. So, oh my gosh, what did I press? What did I press? Are? Ah! You didn't see anything. No! I didn't even make that mistake. I don't know what that was. It was loading. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, did you just see that it like opened up my body for a second? I guess these type of stuff are just inevitable for customizable model. Look at that! Hi! Hello! It's like Tachyon, right? If I... Oh... Haircut mode. Yeah, exactly. Haircut mode. And then there's like other... Oh wait. Is this it? Yeah. Oh wait. Ah! There we go. No keyboard. There we go. See, this is also like a... It's also a separate costume. Ah! What happened? I don't know what I keep pressing that it just... Wait a minute. It's probably something that I... Wait, is it? Ah! Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, I thought I pressed something again. This is the eye bags version, the emo version. Oh, there's also like stuff. Yeah, this is the emo version. Oh yeah. This one is the one with the The ears make me less intimidating. Why? It was so scary without the ears. And then we have this. There we go. Ta-da! We have the ponytail. Still keeping the kitchen knife handy, I see. Of course, it's a staple at this point. I think this is better because you can see the ponytail. Like this angle, I think, is better. Judger facial expression. And then there's more. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Different hairstyles for this outfit. Oh no! Don't look! Oh my gosh. Like that. And then we have this. This is different because this is a bit of oh shucks. Oh my gosh. Bro, I said the shush word. I said the oh heck. I said the shh, and then immediately my brain was like, oh, they're gonna think you're gonna say the they're gonna think that you're gonna say the curse word, and then because of that thought I paused, and now it sounds even more like I'm gonna say the curse word. Anyways, this one's really nice. I really like this one. This one is a bit more of a fancy casual version that kind of emulates the other one. I don't know if there's like this is the one with the earrings. So I feel like this is nice, especially with the choker and everything. But yeah, that's all the costumes. I tried, I think I ran out of time. I think I was like, oh, there's no time to like add more hairstyles, you know? So I think it's fine this way. It's fine this way. But yeah, that was all of my handiwork, my models, my new models. I'm gonna alternate through them. I'm not gonna trash the old model because like, of course, that's my OG model. It's my actual model. This is like a customizable one, but I just love it so much, so I'm gonna have to have you guys accept that I'm gonna use this a lot. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, I'm a bit scared that people will see this model who know my old model, who haven't been here for a while, and they're like, I didn't know that was you. I thought it was someone else. I thought it looked familiar, but like, whoa. But at least this way, I feel like it has more of a me in it. It has more me in it with the wings and everything. Understandable. Or did Umamusume alter your identity? I'm also wondering if you're still a spring swan. Yes, I'm still a spring swan. Those are feathers. Do they not look like feathers on the top? If I get rid of them though, I feel so naked. Give me a second. Let me see here. If I get rid of them, I'm gonna edit it in front of all of you. I'm gonna have them magically disappear. Ear tops. Bam. Naked. Do I not feel naked this way? I feel so naked. Do you prefer this? Do you prefer this one? Without the ear tufts? Look at it. I do feel like if people see me from afar doing this, I feel like it's more bird-coded. Is it more bird-coded this way? Is it more bird-coded this way? Should I remove the ear tufts? They look like horse ears from afar. Oh, so should I get rid of them? Should I get rid of them? I'm gonna have to redo everything again. Do you think if I do this, bring it back? It looks naked, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, did you see that? The quick vrrr. That was the options. I feel like I might do a membership stream where I can show you how it is edited. I can also be Onesan. I don't know if you can see the difference, because like back when I posted a picture, people were like, I don't know the difference between these two, but look, I can change it to Onesan Megu. See, there's a clear difference. It feels more adult, right? It feels more... I feel like this fits... Does this fit my voice more? I feel like this might fit my voice more because my voice is more on the mature side. It's not very cute. I honestly though, I still don't see it. I still don't see what people mean when they're like, my voice is cute. Because to me, my voice is very much like, sometimes the sharp eyes, ah. Oh wait. I thought it was an Uma model at first. No! Not the Uma model! Are you sure you're on the mature side? I thought my voice fit more mature models like this, kind of, where it's like, well, not very onesan, but like, there's this. There's a, you know, a middle ground in this way. And then you can see that I can become Babu. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. You can see the inner workings of mine. Is there a mommy toggle? There's actually like, oh my gosh, there's booba toggle. Can I show you? This one is the only one where booba toggle doesn't matter because it's like, it's the way the top is, but like, if I, oh my gosh, okay, wait. There we go. If I, like, I think this will... I tried to stay away from the booba. That's the thing, right? I tried to stay away from the booba, so I tried my best to, like, have a toggle. Oh, wait, no, not this one, actually. Wait, let me Actually, I think this one. This one I think will fit more in terms of like the booba. Okay, so this is the booba, right? And like you can toggle the booba. And this is, I put the booba, I'm the opposite where it's like I feel a bit uncomfy with bazonkas, you know? So I think medium is premium. This is actually the flattest option, chat. This is the flattest option. Also, I tried to find tops that wouldn't like show cleavage, if you know what I mean. Like too much of a fan service, you know. But you can you can inflate them. You can inflate them. This is the lowest option. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm showing you all this. Now the illusion is broken. The illusion is broken. You don't think this is a new model. You know, it's customizable. And then the top can also be changed into more oh my gosh, no. Anyways, yeah. So now you know. Now you know that I did my best. I did my best with the model. But there's so much options for booba. You know what I mean? There's so much option for booba. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much booba in my face. Editing this model, I'm like, oh my gosh, booba. Option 1, booba. Option 2, more booba. Option 3, more booba. And it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Prefer the much fluffier one? What do you mean much fluffier? But yeah, I still don't see what you guys see in the, oh my gosh, cute voice or whatever. Because to me, I feel like my voice sometimes is the model is wasted on my voice. Because look at her, she can be like, yeah, minna arigatou, mitaina koe de, kawaii, mitaina koe nandakedo, watashi no koe tte meccha, なんかみんな可愛い声ですねって言われて、そうなのみたいな感じなんですよ。私ずっと思った。私のモデルってさ、めっちゃ可愛いのに声がね、モデルがもったいないね。私、声こんなんだから。I feel like bald toggle, there could be. I think there could be a bald toggle, but I'm not. There's a bald toggle on my other model, but I'm not gonna show you. No! But yeah, that's it for the showcase of my model. I think I should go eat and finish editing because I have a stream tonight. I hope you guys see. It's going to be peak with a bunch of other guys. We've been, you know, like forging friendships, you know. Your voice is very down to earth. Really? It doesn't sound put on. I'm just a bad voice actor. I'm like, oh no, don't be sad. Don't tempt me to stay longer because I'm trying to like do a natural conclusion to this whole thing where it's like, okay, I think we've done the model showcase. We've like yapped a lot. I need to finish that video, chat. Imagine like I'm like sacrificing my stream time for that video and it has like 5 views. Which is fine, I guess. You gotta start somewhere. This is like my starting point because I feel like I'm too much of a perfectionist. I'm like, I always gotta have the perfect first video, whatever, blah blah blah. Like, I always gotta have like, you know, like at that time, and then I look back and it's like, oh, that sucks. You know, at that time I think, oh, this is good, and then years later I'm like, oh my gosh, that sucked. But you gotta start somewhere. So I'm like, you know what? If reaction videos are what it takes to get me to put out that first video. I did do a gameplay video, but we don't talk about that gameplay video. Fall Guy, blah. It was the only game I had that I thought I could play, but whatever. I am going to do it. So reaction type video, my first video, quote unquote first video, blah blah blah. I'm gonna do it and then possibly start finishing up on those other stuffs. I also tried to do like the Monster Hunter like compilation, and I just like downloaded all of my streams, and it's been a slog going through them because some of them are 7 hours and it's just me fighting monsters over and over again. So I'm trying to like, how do people make videos where they have like a narrative going on? Because then you gotta know what happens, right? I don't know. Reaction video. Yeah, it's gonna be a reaction video. So I hope you guys look forward to it and give it a watch and find it decent, watchable at the very least. But yeah, unrelated, my sister went on a 1-week trip to Japan and she asked me what I wanted for a souvenir. I gave her an address for a merch store that only sells vocalized. How could you be living the dream? How could you be living the dream? Oh my gosh. If a relative of mine like went to Japan and we were close enough for that, I'd be like, can you please buy me an EV backpack? Please, 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 please. Shame later will definitely be peak, but do what you gotta do, my good cheers. Thank you. Hopefully she's able to buy something for me. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully you got some really cool souvenirs. Hope your edits go well. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna, anyway, heading off. Okay, enjoy your lunch, maybe. Enjoy your lunch, Alden. Bye-bye, everybody. Oh, wait, we should raid someone. Who do I raid? Who am I raiding today? I gotta go to customization. There we go. Isn't there just like a exclamation mark raid? Oh my gosh, what if we raid Minto? Oh my gosh, Doki Bird and Maid Minto Phantome Minto are both live. Mint is doing karaoke. I'm gonna raid my idol because I'm feeling courageous today. I'm feeling high on the yap. So maybe it's okay. We'll just say hi and then I'll just leave and never speak again. Bye everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys later, or maybe not. I'll see you guys next time, whichever is most convenient for you. Bye.